Hello, loves. Welcome to this beautiful, timeless fairy reading. I've got 3 different piles for you to pick from and beautiful messages tied with each pile. The first pile is the Rose Quartz Palm Stone. I've also selected runes for each one of the messages. And I've just got them turned over, so I'm not going to let you see that. But first pile is Rose Quartz Palm Stone. Pile 2 is the Ammonite Palm Stone. There's the rune for that one. And pile 3 is the beautiful piece of Amethyst. Actually looks like the little foot and its rune below. Remember, this reading is timeless, so I trust that it'll reach you when you need to hear the message. And these are readings focusing on love for the collective. So just take a few deep breaths, close your eyes, center and ground your light roots. Breathe deeply. And once you're centered, open your eyes. And one of these piles, or possibly several, it could be a couple of them. Maybe you want to hear messages from all 3. One of them, though, will jump out to you. That's the messages for you. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you enjoy this reading. Love you guys. Hi, welcome. If you chose the large palm rose quartz, this is the message for you. Rose quartz is so very healing. I always recommend having a large chunk of it. I like to keep some in my hand. I like to put some on my chest sometimes. Rose quartz speaks to heart healing, a deep heart healing. Empaths always carry, I recommend always carrying a piece of rose quartz. This is ultra healing for the heart and soothes frayed kind of nerves. So there's a feeling in this reading, if you drew this, already coming through of radical self-love. And with a large beautiful palm stone like this, it's like, you are as beautiful as this crystal, falling in love with yourself again, ultimate self-love. And it's a brand new beginning I'm feeling with this. It's such a soft piece in my hand. The energy is so warm. It's a rebirth for this, if you pick this pile. So yeah, and I drew a rune to go along with it, and I picked the blank rune. Blank, blank, blank. And that is a new beginning. That is an ending new beginning. Okay? That is a deep understanding that the spiritual warrior comes to. A full circle moment, epiphanies, but also like a surrender, a letting go, and an allowing that's coming in with that piece. And let's see, I wanted to make sure. It also says the unknowable, the divine, Odin, and the All-Father. So that is all coming through with this message today. Whenever you draw the blank rune, take heart. Know that the work of self-change is progressing in your life. Blank is the end. Blank is the beginning. This is the rune of total trust and should be taken as an exciting evidence of your most immediate contact with your own true destiny, which time and again rises like the phoenix from the ashes of what we call fate. I thought that was beautiful, and I wanted to read it to you. It's about leaps of faith, tests of your faith, and a brand new beginning in love. Okay, because it's been extreme. It's been this is your first oracle card out, and then the Fae have many messages for you. And that this is the desert. Now, let's think about the desert. First of all, the desert represents extremes in temperature, okay? Like really hot days and icy cold nights. And this is about you coming to more of a balance, too, and not such extremes in your emotions, right? But also all of these cacti here look like they're their ancestors. They look very much that way, standing there, ancient-like standing there. And so like you are surrounded too by your ancestors during this metamorphosis, I want to say, during this transformation. And just like, I feel like Spirit's asking you just to go within and to love yourself and soothe those extreme temperatures. A situation may be too hot to handle right now, it says. Okay? But take heed that eventually things will cool down. Try not to waste your time fighting or worrying about it, and proceed with caution. This is not the time to take rash action or make hasty judgments. Okay. And then also make a connection with one of your own ancestors or the mighty dead to receive wisdom before you go to sleep tonight, because those ancestors are coming through, you know, in this card as these cacti. And you know, our connection with Earth is coming through in this card, and it's time to conserve your resources, to withdraw and love yourself. If you drew this pile, okay, conserve your resources when the desert comes out. All right, be mindful of that. Take some strength to survive in the desert. So also now that's bringing in mindset of abundance for this. Abundance mindset is coming through in this reading now, you know, and that we are coming to a full circle with, oh, you know what? You better fucking believe it's my damn birthright to be abundant. I am abundant. I am worthy of abundance. I am worthy of love in my life, okay? And it may have been feast and then famine. You know what I'm saying? Like extremes where, oh, all of a sudden one time, you know, a period in your life where love was good, and then you were just starving for it, like you didn't feel it. And it all is centered with how you take care of you and your temple, and how you are loving yourself and how you are evolving. So this reading is all about self-love, okay? And I know it's been tough. It's been like this dark night of the soul, okay? Because these are the first two cards out from my Faery deck, okay? The Dark Moon, which is card 6, and Light the Darkness. 6s are all about connecting again with your spirituality, okay? And it says maturation, growing up, introspection, and know thyself. And that's what happens when we dig deeper. We peel back those onion layers. We look into the darkness. What are the darker aspects of ourselves, okay? And we're going to love them, and we're going to bring them to the light. We're going to light up the darkness, and we're going to do it for others. This is about becoming an elder, embracing your crone, and also like asking spiritually minded elders for advice. Also speaking your story when this comes out. Okay, see how the little fairy sits on top of his head. Okay, and he passes his wisdom upon under her, and then she tells his story, and that's how legacy is created. You know, so it's time to share your wisdom, because you've learned much in the darkness. That's where in the hard times and in the darkness, that's when we learn the most. That's when we grow the most. This is a card. This pile is about growing up through all of the, you know, it could be times when I'm connecting with somebody where you were fucking hungry. You didn't know how you were going to feed your kids, you know, like, and it's now how hard it was. It's going to be that good. You hear me? Because you're loving you. You're loving and appreciating every little thing, all the beauty in the little. That's the little fairy, the littlest fairy, okay? She sits on top of a toadstool. She's embracing herself. There's that self-love coming out here in this card, okay? After coming out of this cave, out of the cocoon, we're loving ourselves. We're maturing. We're growing up. We're learning about how to take care of us and our inner child, right? We're appreciating the beauty and the value of the exquisite and small. Card 20, it's about duality, okay? And what happens when we do that, when we start appreciating our happy, okay, and loving what really truly honoring our inner child, and loving ourselves, and we grow these little wings, right? The butterfly symbolism coming out too. She's got her little wings, and look at how they mature and they grow. And first they're very light. Look at that, okay? I'm telling you, the wings have come like They're going to keep coming out for you. Butterfly speaks to this transformation, this metamorphosis I told you that you were going through, okay? So keeper of the secrets, you know. This is a card 37. It's a 10. Ending in a new beginning. Use your discernment at this time, okay? Remember the desert was speaking about discernment too, okay? A situation may be too hot to handle. Use your discernment at this time. Protect your energy. Set good boundaries, okay? Confide in a trusted friend, it says here. Keep silent about your knowledge for some reason. Keep silent. Look at how she's wrapping herself up in a blanket of self-love, okay? All the light that's surrounding her. These are beautiful, beautiful colors, ethereal colors, connected with the heavens. It's the spirit world, okay? There's much going on behind the scenes. You will receive this invitation. You will... For all of the hard work that you're putting in, if you're resonating with the reading, you know, like, I'm giving myself the love. I'm feeling it. I'm doing it, okay? Good things are coming, you know. You've got this invitation here and this beauty's truth, okay? They go hand in hand, this invitation from this Peter Pan-like, this Robin Hood-like male fairy, masculine fairy. He's asking you to start touching yourself again, touching your own heart. It's about being more tender to ourselves. And it's about exchanging again, about connecting again in your relationships. Okay? Card 17, which is an 8, which is harmony. Okay? Harmony and flow. Okay? And the beauty's truth. This is a 32, which is card 32, which is a 5. 5 is about transformation. Beauty, physical pleasure, and sensuality. Look at your big, beautiful wings now, right? And then you are inspiring other little butterflies now with your truth, with your, you know, like, the divine feminine within all of us is very, very much comfortable in her own skin, in her, embraces her curves, her sexuality. It flows, it's just, she imbues it, this innate natural beauty, okay? And it's time to start adoring ourselves and loving ourselves and looking at ourselves in the mirror and touching our body again and reaching out to our partner and touching them in gentle ways. Okay, we are brand new babies. How do we touch babies? We're gentle, right? We're loving. This is about intimacy and sensuality, this card. Very much so. And sex is very powerful, I'm just going to say it, and it's very sacred and holy and can be used to alchemize and create beautiful magic in your life, okay? And be mindful of the energy. I'm going to say it because it comes out with the sexuality and the beauty's truth. Be mindful of who you allow into your temple. It's an energy exchange. So every partner your partner's been with, you exchange energy with too. I have to say it as the crone. I got to say it. So we've got to do clearing, you know. We've got to do these ceremonies to clear our womb of trauma. We have to cleanse and clear our vagina. I'm just going to say it like we've got to. We've you know, in sacred rituals and visualization techniques, in Reiki sessions, it's energy. Okay? It could mean that your sacral chakra, if you don't do that, then your sacral chakra could be blocked, and then you really don't feel sexual, you know? You feel traumatized, you know, your kundalini can't flow fluidly, and your creativity is blocked, and then your manifestations become blocked. So it's, remember, our body is a finely tuned in instrument, okay? Anyways, beautiful messages there. Start loving you fiercely and tenderly, okay? And so then I wanted just a couple of clarifying cards for this message here. And I asked future advice, and then what they may not see coming. What they may not see coming is this 6 of Swords, is it? Oh, 6 of Wands. Excuse me, 6 of Wands. Look at this. You are going to be celebrated, my loves. This is recognition from peers, friends. This is success. This is the second time I said a 6 is about connecting with your spirituality. So then your creative just starts flowing too, and you start becoming a master at your craft. You've put in the hard work. You're putting in the love. So you're going to get this recognition, this celebration. This is movement forward. Okay? I wanted to know what your blocks were. That's what I asked. Yeah. What are your blocks coming in? And your block in this case is the Tower. Y'all, I got to tell you something about the Tower. Okay? Quit fearing that things are going to be pulled out from underneath you. Quit not trusting yourself to pick out the right love partner. A Tower and receiving a Tower card is actually, it can be either way, you know, so trust that the things that are happening in your life right now are all for the good, dolls. You know, like, it's all good. And blessings in disguise. And these can be life-changing moments, like winning the lottery. Being set up on a blind date and you just go just for the fluke and it's the love of your life. You know, like, oh shit, I just inherited something or other, you know. Oh man, my friend just bought me a plane ticket to go to the place I always wanted, Australia. Like, whatever, like, seriously. It's something coming, but you always think it's going to be something coming that's just going to pull the wool out from underneath you or something. Or that you can't trust yourself. Okay? And that's what you're releasing during this time. There's a lot of supermoons coming up, too. It depends on when you get this. This is a timeless reading. But don't be afraid of the Tower. Okay? And start creating beautiful surprises instead of tragic ones. Because it doesn't have to be those extremes. Remember, it's your point of awareness. And your other block is the Queen of Swords. So, okay, let's talk about the Queen of Swords. Yes, the Queen of Swords is blunt, straight to the point, very logic, right? Okay? Logic-oriented, wise, uses your intuition. See the owl sitting there and the dragon's on her throne, all right? But she is, in a blockage kind of sense, it's not tuning in to your emotional side, okay? Because this is very much mind, the swords, the thoughts, right? Okay? So not being, blocking yourself in some sort of way by not diving down to deeper truths, okay? And not being emotional in a not letting your guard down in a relationship is what I'm hearing too. Your heart, you know, being free with that. Let's also, I love my tarot Bible, so let's see what other blocks come with the, we want to know our blocks so we know how, okay, oh yeah, this might be eye-opening for you, right? Okay. The Queen has a negative association too, particularly in a blockage position. For example, it is fine being upfront and direct or witty, perceptive, authority on life, but it also can mean you could be suppressing your true emotional needs. Alternatively, you find fault with everything and everyone around you because no one can live up to your high expectations. Oh, she likes to come in and remind me of that. Yeah, I'm a Gemini air sign, and I can get that way too. Like, I've had partners in the past that say to me, you know, is it ever good enough? Okay, so take a deeper look at that when it's your blockage. All right, my darlings. Appreciate the little things that your partner does do for you. Look at it in a different perspective now. All right? I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you picked the beautiful rose quartz, surround yourself in some rose quartz. Remember, they're great for plants too. They're great to put in your bathtub. You can put this in water, okay? I make moon water with rose quartz. Rose quartz is beautiful. Put it all over your body. I love you, lovies. Give me a good comment down below if it resonated. If you need a private reading, reach out to me through email. And take great care of you. This reading especially, if you pick this one, radical self-love, a transformation for you. I love you, dolls. Mwah. Okay, lovies, so if you picked the pile that had the Ammonite, that's this reading right now. This is one of my beautiful Ammonite fossils. It's pretty much a palm,
Ammonite. Feels so beautiful. Ammonite is healing. It speaks to, first of all, karmic cycles. Anytime I see the spiral, okay? So this reading is going to be particularly relating to relationships, okay? And karmic relationships. So there's healing that comes with this fossil when you wear it. I actually have an Ammonite on here too that Ren wrapped beautifully, okay? You can actually watch as it attunes to your energy. It actually changes colors in here and whatnot. Beautiful stone to have. So it's about releasing karmic trauma too. And it's a transformational energy associated with the heart chakra on this. So, and partnerships coming through big times, and seeing patterns, okay? Stepping back, taking a higher perspective and seeing patterns in your life and making different choices because you've been there, done that, and you see the pattern clearly. And so now you're, utilizing your wisdom and making better choices is coming through here. And this, I drew a rune, and here is the rune that came out. I don't remember the name of it right now, but it is about partnership. That's the title of it, okay? So this reading is going to focus on a partnership, a beautiful relationship in your life. But it also, this rune is called the gift. Gebo is called. There's no reversal for this rune because either way you look at it, it's the same, right? So that's kind of coming through too, like maybe you're trying to look at a situation or a relationship in a different way and it just keeps looking the same way. Or those, you're seeing like, oh shit, in every relationship I've been in, it ends up the same way. Oh, and then you have this light bulb moment. And it's this true gift. Because that's what this is called too, a gift. Drawing this rune is an indication that partnership in some form is at hand. In love relationship, in business matters, in partnering of every kind, you are put on notice that not to collapse yourself into that union. For true partnership is achieved only by separate and whole beings who retain their separateness even as they unite. Remember to let the winds of heaven dance between you. And that's all I'm going to say with that rune. That is enough said, I think, for this reading. I have a little smirk because it's powerful. Not collapsing yourself into your partner, Like we can tend to do that. We can tend to become routine, programmed within the roles of the relationship. We can tend to just kind of like, oh, well, my partner likes this food, so I'm just going to make this food for him. And then we lose our own taste in what we like in food. My partner, this makes my partner happy. We're focused on our partner. We're focused on our partner. Focused on our partner. And then their likes turn into our likes. And now what happened to my likes? And then when you get a choice, then you can't even make a choice because you've totally lost who you are. Been there, done that. Okay? So it's important not to collapse yourself into, it's important to have times of separateness too. Times of being independent, having space, having your own set of friends, and then coming together too. It's a balance, okay? All right, so that's partnership. X marks the spot. Don't know. This little pathway to this little golden treasure where the X marks the spot. Okay, the first two cards out. You got 2 Oracle from my liminal spirits. The rest of the piles had 1. So you have 2 special messages here. 2 distinct different colors, not extinct. Very weird. Is this love extinct, is what I hear. No, it's not. No, it's not actually. It may have been extinct for a while because I see a lot of sleeping here, a lot of eyes closed, a lot of rest. But I'm seeing the salamander with all this fire energy, right? And the salamander speaks to regeneration, okay? Within a relationship. And when that comes from self, right? The salamander can lose his tail and regrow it again. Okay? He lives in the water and on land, right? So this is a beautiful part of your transformation about lighting your own fire again within you. Your soul fire, your soul lit. It's lit again. Okay, you're brand new. This is a baby salamander, right? Fire energy surrounding you. I gotta tell you, if you pick this reading, the clarifying cards I have are all pretty much fire. It's fire. It's fire. There's some passion and fire around you. Aries, Leo, Sag coming out strong in this too. Okay, and now we've got Corvid. Now we had that red energy, right? That grounding in your truth, standing in your power is that card, okay? Like the phoenix and the flames is coming out in that card too. And now we've got all the black birds supporting you. This is your ancestors supporting you. This is a death and a rebirth and a resurrection. Okay? And you see this corvid here, this bird, this crow, this raven. These are the blackbirds that are going to come into your life, who are in your life because you picked this pile. Okay? And see how he holds this? Like, don't the crows love to bring us little treasures? They're messengers, right? The blackbirds. So he's got this gift. It is through this transformation. It's through this death and rebirth. It is through the lessons, the death, the hardship of the past that we learn these gifts. This is a gift that's coming to you. That's what it says in my oracle book, that this is always a sign that a gift is coming to you. And it was also double confirmed here in the X marks the spot. See the cycle again there, right? The spiral, right? Learn. Your ancestors are like, look, darlings, look at these treasures. Look at this wisdom that you've already learned. We're here supporting you. You're not alone, they also say. Connect with us in dream state. It's coming out here. Connect with us. It's a lot of crown chakra activity going on as well. You've withdrawn if you pick this pile. You've started taking care of you and your babies. You and your inner child. Okay? Because this is mother and child in the womb, in the tree, connecting. It's called solace. You're connecting deeper with your deeper truths, with your inner child, also connecting with nature, using plant remedies to heal, okay? Healing yourself from old thought patterns, right? You're a brand new baby. You've learned so much, and now you've got this dreamer. You're recreating the web. But you also could be getting very vivid dreams when this card comes out, okay? And doing a lot of rest. We've talked about solace now, and rest, and now stolen inner sleep, okay? The dreamer says visions, traumas, apparitions, and that's card 28, 10, ending, new beginning, okay? Now we've got the stolen inner sleep, unaware, unconscious, unawakened. It could be that she rests very peacefully there, even though there's a lot of going on. They kind of look like goblins, nightmarish, ghouly, whatever's around her. You know, bad energy. Sleepless nights. Somebody around you who doesn't speak your same language. Somebody who's not awake. And that happens, that comes through with that card, is sometimes that some of the people that are close to us, you know, they just don't get on that boat, that same journey with us. They chose not to awaken. You know, and then there just comes a time where you just make a choice to just move on, and they don't get on that boat with you, kind of a thing. That sometimes comes out in that card, okay? But you're being connected with your ancient magics again, because the unicorn and the maiden is out next. Communication with the unicorn, purification, and undercover action. There's much, just like she's laying here peacefully resting, you are waiting. You are being patient. Even though you've got all this fire energy surrounding you, I see you retreating and just taking care of yourself and doing a lot of sleeping when you can sleep. Because I think you're getting some premonitions. I think you're getting really strange dreams even is coming through that you're trying to figure out. But you're all undercover action, you know, like the cells of your body are also being, you know, you're ascending. So your body, you're more magics, more third sight coming in, you know, and being able to connect again. This is a card 6. 15 is a 6. That's spiritual connection, Okay, and ancient magics. The crown, the unicorn and the maiden connected to the ground with that bright sunshine in the background. Okay. Knowing your powers again, remembering your gifts, There's the gifts coming out again. All right. So beautiful energy there from the fairies as well. And so I wanted to know what your blocks were and what you didn't see coming. Okay. We're going to talk about what you didn't see coming, what you don't see coming. And that's this Knight of Wands. This Knight of Wands coming in, if you pick this pile, boy, she's an interesting energy. This is the one that's full of sexual aggression. Comes across that way, this guy. This knight. Also very daring and bold and courageous and rushing in, a knight in shining armor, sweeping you off your feet. But also a bit of a player. Comes out with his card when he comes out in my deck. Just got to say it. And he is this fire energy. This is the first of the fire energy out. Along with that salamander, right? It's a young energy this night. Okay. When the knights come out, they're more of a student. You know, they can represent extremes too within that suit. So I wanted more clarifiers on this. Okay, come on, give me more dirt. 2 of Wands, 4 of Wands, Page of Wands. So I'm saying it's a fire suit. It's so much passion and aggression. It's bunny rabbit energy. So in and out, bouncing all over the place energy. Okay. Juggler. Okay. Multiple partners. I'm feeling coming in with the bunny rabbit on that. 4 of Wands loves to celebrate too much sometimes with their friends. And the Page of Wands, can be overly sensitive. Yeah. So that's what you may not see coming. Remember, it's important now to this is a new part of your path, right? You're the salamander. You're this baby fiery energy. Okay, it's important to tend to your own fire, take care of you and your family, okay? Your home, your temple, right? Your ancestors have messages and gifts coming. But be mindful of this, you know. Like, learn from your lessons, learn from the past, the cycles, remember? Excuse my hair there. Yeah, that was the first thing out. And so you'll recognize this character coming and all of their fiery energy. Yes, it's fun and whatnot. That's a lot of fire. And you're a lot of fire too. So if you pick this pile, what's your blocks in this situation? The blocks in this situation is the 5 of Cups. Oh, my lovies. Love you more. 5 of Cups is definitely feeling not fulfilled and very unhappy in this situation. And that's why it's time to release this. Really, it's a blessing to release karmic, relationships that are no longer serving us. Okay, because it's time to start taking care of your emotional needs. And what else is a blockage is the Ace of Wands. And as a blockage, I just feel like there is so much going on around you. It's a lot of energy and the brand new beginning, thinking. See, then when it's a block, you don't think there'll be a brand new beginning. You don't think there's going to be any movement forward. Okay? Let's see. I'm reading in my little tarot Bible here. In the blockage position, the Ace of Wands indicates that you are being too pushy or self-assured and your individual desires are stopping you from making headway with others. You may be up for taking on the world, but you also must look carefully at your limitations. Okay? So don't be so pushy, too, is what I'm hearing, because he's together. Don't be so hard on yourself about your own healing. Be easier and tender on your emotions. Okay? And don't be so pushy
in relationships, you know, like let go of the oars for a bit and just retreat and take care of you and get lots of sleep and rest. Like, motherfuckers, like, turn it all off. Like, I feel like this is somebody that is like this. Let's see. For the people that are tuning in and the ones that resonate the most, what is the energy? What is their energy like right now? You know, tell me more about this stolen and the sleep and the dreamer and the solace. Those three. I'm just curious what their energy is. Because I have a gut feeling, but I don't need a whole half of the deck. I want you to take care of you. That Five of Cups tells me a lot. You're feeling lack of love from your partner. Okay, and you don't have to feel that way anymore. If you're resonating with this message, what is the energy? Okay, abundance just file. All right. Yeah, it's the Three of Pentacles is heartache, not feeling worthy, lack of abundance, lack, and just not sure of what to do, indecision, indifference. The Ace of Swords, this is about taking a brand new, higher perspective on things. Okay, Spirit's got your back with the eagle there, right? Ace of Cups, now, brand new emotional healing. Yes, the kitty cat, he's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Pentacles, and this Page of Cups. A message of love coming. The Queen of Pentacles knows her worth, and the wheel is moving. Happiness. After much darkness, you've transmuted, you've turned that pain into power. You know your worth now. Okay? I'm going to leave it there, y'all. That was great. I love that reading. Hell yeah. Beautiful reading. Thank you, Faye. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you guys for tuning in. If it resonated today, give me a comment down below. Share these videos. Like it. You can always donate to our channel. We love you so much. Every little bit helps. And I fucking love you guys. Yeah, I love doing these beautiful, timeless readings. So when I say timeless, you were supposed to get it today. If you're watching it, you know, and I know it'll go to the hearts. It's meant to. It was a beautiful message today. You are magical. Remember, you're connected with the unicorn. You're learning your magics again. Trust in you. You are a gift to this world. I love you. Hey, darlings. So this is the reading for the Amethyst. If you selected the Amethyst foot. Isn't it shaped like a little foot? I love it. Yes. About taking baby steps, too. And Amethyst is super connected with our third eye with that purple color, and it relieves stress and anxiety and soothes and calms our nerves. And yeah, I always love to have a piece of amethyst. It helps me tune into my heart center mind, and it just calms and soothes me. If I have some body part on me that's aching, I put a piece of amethyst on it, and I am good. Put amethyst in my bath water too. I like to put amethyst in my plants, right? It's so beautiful. So, baby's foot coming out here. So, a little lucky charm kind of a feeling with this in the reading. Taking steps within a relationship, partnerships are coming out with the little foot, kids coming out with the foot, and some healing, emotional healing happening. And like, but you also could be in a situation, because the amethyst usually calls out to you when you're really stressed. There's something going on within your life that's kind of stressing you out a bit. And you did get a rune today that was reversed, Rado reversed, R reversed. Okay. And so let's talk about that. First of all, Rado means journey, communication, union, or reunion. Okay. Receiving Rado reversed puts you on notice to be particularly attentive to the personal relationships. At this time, ruptures are more likely than reconciliations, and efforts may be required to keep your good humor. Whatever happens,
How you respond is up to you. The requirements for your growth may totally disrupt what you had intended. Desired outcomes may elude you, and yet what you regard as detours, inconveniences, disruptions, blockages, and even failures and deaths will actually be rerouting opportunities with union and reunion as the only abiding destination. So lots of R words here, okay? First of all, Rado was reversed, okay? And this is about rerouting opportunities for your reunion, okay? Wow. I'll leave that there. And then if you want to continue on with the R's, am I talking to a pirate too? Like, seriously. Rue. This is an herb, a magical herb. Okay? About breaking spells. You actually use this in spells to, like, say you feel like some bad mojo was put on you. You use rue. But also there's the connotation of the word rue. When you rue something, you regret something. So there's some regret. There's some regret coming out in this card reading. If you picked Amethyst, about the choices that you've made, too. Look at here in the background, though. We've got this moon, and we've got the key, right? So be mindful what's going on. There's a lot going on in the background here. Be mindful. Even the Rado reverse told you that, of the partnerships, the relationships in your life at this time, okay? What else about Rue do I need to know about so I can tell you guys about it? Because I've never used this magical herb. It has a long-standing reputation as an herb capable of reversing or breaking spells that are manipulative or harmful. It is used to banish negative energy, to aid in protection, for purification, and for consecration of ritual tools and other objects. In the card, we can see the shape of the Samaruta, Italian for sprig of rue, and a symbolic charm against the evil eye. The plant itself should be handled with caution to avoid skin irritation. This and its bitter flavor may explain its link to the verb rue and its connection with regret. Perhaps because if you don't respect the plant or those who use it, regret will find you. A little charm can go a long way. A smile, a kind word, or a gesture, or a token of thanks can have a great influence. Shields up. Take heed to protect yourself as negative intent is at foot. And if you're feeling continually cursed, you may need to face the bitter truth that you are responsible for this trend, not others. Time to do a cleansing ritual to undo the web you've got yourself into. Don't rue over past regrets is what I'm hearing too from my spirit guides. Okay? Move on with grace. Right? Because some people can still be... I just feeling that skin irritation with it. My skin feels prickly right now. Some people are just prickly. Some people just don't mesh well with us, right? So, like, I want you to know you are surrounded by some really magical numbers here today. And that didn't come out in any of the other readings. And Merlin is here as your Ascended Master, supporting you right now, okay? Even though you may have other people surrounding you that are, I don't know, there's this, like, envy coming out, and guilt trip and gaslight, and just be mindful and protect your energy, and that's why I feel like you need the amethyst with you to calm your emotions a bit. But Merlin's here, and he's magical. It's about guidance, mentorship, teacher of the old ways. Okay, he's got his scrying ball here. Okay. Speaks to the divination of scrying and actually being able to see images. You are connecting with your magics again. You are connecting with your Ascended Masters again. Card 33. Okay? Threes are going to call to you in this reading. Okay? It's about you sharing your wisdom too, or connecting with somebody older than you. Okay? Also in a relationship, it could speak to, gotta say it, an elder, somebody much older than you. Maybe there's an age gap in the relationship that comes out when he comes out. This is so much of a partnership of love reading, the cards that are coming out. So yeah, and somebody with Merlin always has very shiny and bright eyes and a large nose. With the large nose, your sense will tell you. Come on, tune into your nose. Your nose knows. Your nose knows your kin. Just like your nose knows the scent of your familiar. Merlin says you're magical. And connect and make your wish. The fairies are here to say make your wish. Okay? Manifestations, expectations, offering. The fairy wishing well. Card 7. Now is a lucky time. This is your evolution. These are magical numbers you have. It's time to manifest. It's time to make. These are beautiful. This is harvest coming in. This is material wealth, promotions, love. This is all good things. Okay? And if you haven't made a wish, start doing it now. Start believing in that and that magic again, because you've got the elven touch here. Beautiful. 7 and then an 8. 8's harmony. I see this ice queen here, and but actually before my eyes, it's like melting. All the iciness is melting. Okay, so you've got this elven touch. It's this revival. It's your rebirth, the comeback. Don't call it a comeback. Seriously, all that ice is melting. Look at how the crown is connected to the heavens there. Okay. It's very etherical here. There's much healing that's happening within your heart. Okay? And much energy that you sense around you. Because you are connected. You are magical. Just like Merlin. Okay? Barnabas and the Prince coming out after the Elven Touch. I'm going to go back to the Elven Touch because they want me to read to you in the book about this Elven Touch. Because something's very special that has happened. When Merlin and then the Elven Touch comes in, you're having some really magical epiphanies, okay? And Barnabas and the Prince is next. Card 11, another synchronistic number. Adventures, discovery, travel, and meeting destiny. Okay, the frog or the toad both are a symbol of fortune and luck and being drawn down this divine path now, okay? Be prepared for an exciting new adventure to be offered to you, my darlings, if you tune into this reading. And it's way exciting when this card comes out. Talk a little bit about that Elven Touch real quick. They want me to. Card 8, right? Yeah. Oh, wrong book. It's the Dark Fairy Forest one. Oh, darlings. It's like, that doesn't match up. There it goes. And the blue border speaks to throat chakra and healing, okay? There are some who walk among us who have healing capabilities, and in the fairy forest, this is known as having the elven touch. When this card comes to you, you are being offered the assistance of this elven touch, a healing touch of energy that transforms to you some of the gift of immense good health, which aids immediately in your recovery. This transferal of magical energy from the elves offers you a spark of vitality, that luminous quality that helps you to awaken each day refreshed and ready with renewed enthusiasm, vigor, and optimism. The elfin ones are now stilling themselves and gathering their energy to send to you when you are ready to receive. To allow this energy to work its healing within your cells, simply find a quiet place to be sometime today. Cast whatever doubts your human mind brings forth aside for a time, and visualize a silver stream of pure energy entering your crown. Being touched by elves has always been known to be powerful. They can heal and they can harm. And for you, this transferal of energy brings forth great healing and a relief from physical pain. Seek healing treatments that involve touch, too. Beautiful. My nose is itching. What, Merlin? What, Merlin? It's like, did I forget something about Merlin? Card 33. As Merlin is a bard, you may be drawn to remembering and telling stories and tales of your own life at this time. As he is a wizard, high magics will attract you. As he is a guide, you will find a mentor and become a mentor in your own time. As he is a keeper of natural laws, you will find you are living in tune with magical cycles, and you will begin to read and know the messages for a time with such clarity that you may shock others, even yourself. Growing older, need be no block to wisdom, for you will not grow feeble nor dottery. You will know what is wise and what is not, and the difference between what is worth your time and what is not will shine out in sharp relief. Clear, strong messages and a male mentor with Merlin energy may be coming into your life at this time. Trust the messages that begin to come to you and know you are a blending of both worlds. Wow. Beautiful. And remember that Merlin, too, sometimes speaks in riddles and rhymes. Sometimes it's difficult to put the puzzle pieces together, but you're figuring it out, okay? Because you got the key here. The key, right? So, then I wanted to tune in to my wizards deck, speaking of wizards, and get some more clarifying cards on this situation. And I wanted to know what you didn't see coming, possibly. And that's this Ace of Swords with Three of Swords. Very different Three of Swords, by the way. Let you look at that first. It's a lot of information. Normally a Three of Swords is like, you got the heart, you got the three swords through it, you know, like, and this is very much a lot of information coming at you fast. Okay? And it gives you a brand new perspective on things. But Three of Swords is also deep heartache, deep truths revealed that hurt. Liars being shown. You know what I'm saying? Deceitful things happen to you. Harsh words said about you. Seeing it. That's this that you may not see coming. Okay? I just gotta say it when they come out there like that. But it also, look at this. It gives you fresh perspective. It's a blessing in disguise. You are so surrounded by healing energy through this revelation. Okay? And the advice going forward, no. Blocks. I want to know what your blocks are, because if I know what your blocks are, then I can give you great advice going forward, right? So your blocks are the Ten of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Emperor. I feel like I'm speaking to somebody in a relationship that very much feels tight. The Emperor energy is that father energy coming in, is that much older person, very restrictive. Can be very restrictive. So very much feeling trapped. Ten of Cups is the happily ever after, the marriage, right? The family. Feeling very much trapped in a relationship and have lost themselves. And reminiscing about the past. This is the Six of Cups. Okay? And just really not knowing a way forward out of this restrictive, you know, because you've just idolized the relationship, whoever I'm tuning in with, so much. And now kind of just, now kids are involved. See the kids here, the baby foot that was coming out. Yeah, so, but be prepared for some truths to come to the light, especially, I mean, I know this is timeless reading, but through the course of this year, we've got so many super moons and transformations within relationships, truths coming to the light. And, you know, things that where you may feel like you've been cursed before, regret having relationships. These are blessing in disguises coming in. You're learning much. And you're going to go, oh, I got to take care of me. What are my happies again? And you're going to make your wishes, and you're going to learn your magic, and you're not so hard anymore. Okay? You can feel energy, sense energy around you. You've been touched. Right? This is a magical healing that's happened within you. So you're strong enough to take this wild new adventure. This is traveling. This is taking a fresh new leap of faith. Yeah, it's beautiful. That's what I got for you today. Pick this pop. Fun, right? Yeah. If you want me to tune into your energy, I can do a private reading. So just message me through email, or if we're Facebook friends, just message me and I'll get you hooked up. I'm about a week out right now. If this reading resonated today, give me a thumbs up, comment below, share these videos, donate to our channel. All those things help us. I fucking love you guys, and I love doing timeless readings. I hope you enjoyed it today.